Hi, this is Cousin Russ. I'm going to share with you how I created a DNA tree. Let me try to explain what I mean by that. Um, I've had my full tree online on Ancestry for DNA matches. And I made it private after a number of people, in fact, took some of my images uh, my my website, from my public tree. So I made it private. Now, the disadvantage, it made sense for me to do that until I realized that maybe for DNA, I need to take a different approach. After doing a blog post a couple of weeks ago, I thought about maybe I ought to try a different way to handle a DNA tree. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share with you how I did that. And I have done it. And I believe that the feature that I blogged about a couple days ago um, was the reason for me to do it, because I've already had um, some luck trying to manage it. And when I will do a follow up, a couple follows probably on how I handle the DNA matches. But what I want to do is create a DNA tree. So I'm going to go over to Family Tree Maker, and I am on the planned workspace. And what I want to do is from the planned workspace, because what I'm going to do is go to File and down to Export. Because what I'm going to do is export only my direct lines. I'm going to click on Select. Um, Let me see what it says. So I can select individuals, selected individuals, and I'm going to find me on that tree, and I'm going to include my ancestors. So out of 9,000 some odd uh, people in my tree, I'm going to include all parents, and I'm going to include all spouses. I'm not going to include descendants, because all I want is my straight line ancestors. I'm going to click OK. So that has me down to 546 people that will be in this new tree that I'm creating. So sorry about that. I'm going to click OK. And I'm going to make sure uh, uh, that I check my options. Is this privatize living people, which I want to do in this new tree? It would be privatized online, but I'm going to make sure when I send it up that uh, anybody who's alive is privatized. And in this case, it's just me. Include private facts. I don't want to include private facts. I don't want to include notes. Include media files. Yeah, I'll put media files up. Um, well, thinking about that, I'm going to not include media files, because that'll get me back to where I was before, um, with people taking my tree. Now, I am not including any of these options, because I'm not going to do anything with this tree except get it uploaded. I may change that after I figure out how it works more than I have already the past couple days. Include only links to related items related to the selected individual. So I am going to include that. So what I am going to click now is OK, and I'm going to save this file, and this is going to make a backup of just this selected group of people. Export was complete, and now I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to close, because I'm going to close that file that I just had open. And now what I want to do is go File, Restore, and I'm going to restore that last file that I had open, that my DNA file, and I'm going to save it uh, with that same file name because I probably won't work with it again with the file here on my computer. So now I have those 546 people that I exported are here. Uh, and so now I'm ready to export, or I'm sorry, put it online. So I'm going to the planned workspace, upload and link to Ancestry. Now I am going to make this public. So I'm going to allow others to see the tree. I'm going to make it manually because I always make this synchronization manual uh, for me. So I'm then going to click OK. So what is happening now is this small tree is now being put online at Ancestry, and it's a sync process, and it'll be uploaded here in a moment. So the intent of this tree is just to collect the DNA results. Uh, and I don't plan on working on this tree, so I really didn't need to sync it, but I wanted to go through this process and keep it synced for a while. I may break the link between Family Tree Maker on my computer and the Ancestry member tree. But I don't want to do I don't want to do that yet because there may be some advantages for me to be able to update either the tree online and download what I find online into Family Tree Maker. I don't know yet. Um, this isn't this is a test, but I've played with it before I put it here to see if it was going to work for me. So remember, it's now online. Now I'm going to click on View Tree Online, and it's going to open a new window, and that new window is now opening, and there is that new tree. So the tree that I just uploaded is there, and you can see that the names are privatized because I privatized it um, before it left here in my computer. I'm going to go over here to tree settings, and there's tree, and this I'm just going to type in here, this is my DNA tree, and click save. Now, so far that's now online, but what I need to do now is link my DNA results to that tree. So I go to your DNA results, and I go to settings, and right here it tells me that uh, this my DNA results are currently linked to this tree, which is now an old one. So I'm going to select edit because I want to select this tree that I just uploaded, which is at the top. And now I'm going to find me, and it's down here off the screen. That's not me, my grandfather. Oh, I know why. It's private. No match. It's okay. I'm going to cancel it. That's okay. But anyhow, that new tree that I just uploaded is now linked to my DNA results. So if I go to this tree that I just uploaded, any new DNA matches will be connected to this tree. Now, I've already been through uh, the results that I showed you in a typed blog post on the results, and that was based on the same tree that I'd uploaded earlier, but you'll get the same results. In other words, I'll go back to my, in fact, let me just do that. If I go to my DNA results, these matches over here, and I'm not going to show more than that. These matches over here are now linked from my DNA results to that tree that I just uploaded. So again, at the moment, I do not plan on doing any work in the online tree. I'm going to do all of the work that I have done, all the work that is um, any work that I do in the file or that tree, I'll do in Family Tree Maker on my computer. Um, I may, like I said, I may change my mind a little bit later, depending on how this really works. So again, the purpose for me to do this is reduce the number of people in the tree and to be able to make it public. Now, my experience already is that one of the matches was not in that online tree, but that's okay. I had the online tree um, uh, in one screen. I had Family Tree Maker in another screen, and on my Family Tree Maker screen, I found that person. So I found that's why I made this change. I'm going to get the hints and the DNA matches I'm going to get off of the small online tree, but record any information within Family Tree Maker, the full file, and I will follow up a little bit later on and show you how I do that. So I hope that's helpful, something to think about on how you manage your DNA results. And this is my current way of handling this situation. If you have any questions, just leave a comment in the blog post or in the community where this video will be posted shortly. Thank you. Have a great day.